Welcome to Master 2255 English Phrasal Verbs, complete course with 150 categories for fluency. Today, we've reached category 139, sports and competition. Use these phrasal verbs to stay on top. Whether you're talking about fitness, races, or any form of competition, these phrasal verbs will help you sound natural and fluent. Let's dive in. First, we have warm up. This means to prepare your body before physical activity. For example, make sure to warm up before the game to avoid injuries. It's essential for athletes, runners, and anyone doing physical exercise. Next is workout. This refers to exercising or training your body to stay fit. For example, she works out at the gym 3 times a week. It's one of the most common phrasal verbs for fitness routines. Then we have cool down. This means to do light exercises after intense physical activity to help your body recover. For example, don't forget to cool down after the match to relax your muscles. It's crucial for muscle recovery after intense effort. Next on the list is take up. This means to start a new hobby, sport, or activity. For example, I've decided to take up tennis this summer. It's a great way to talk about starting new fitness activities or sports. Now let's talk about catch up. This means to move faster in order to reach someone ahead of you. For example, he ran faster to catch up with the runner in first place. It's often used in races and competitions. The opposite of catch up is fall behind. This means to be slower than others or lose your position in a race. For example, she fell behind after tripping on the track. It's perfect for talking about challenges during a race or competition. Next, we have pull ahead. This means to move in front of others, especially in a race or competition. For example, in the final lap, he pulled ahead of all the other runners. It's used to describe taking the lead. Another powerful phrase is step up. This means to take action, rise to the challenge, or increase effort. For example, the team captain stepped up when his team needed him the most. It's about taking responsibility or playing a bigger role in a challenge. Then we have knockout. This means to eliminate someone from a competition or to make someone unconscious. For example, the boxer knocked out his opponent in the 3rd round. It's commonly used in boxing, martial arts, and competitions. Next is blow away. This means to completely defeat or impress someone. For example, they blew away their rivals with a score of 5-0. It's perfect for talking about dominant victories in sports and competition. Then we have drop out. This means to leave a competition, race, or event before finishing. For example, he dropped out of the marathon after an injury in the 2nd mile. It's used when people stop participating before the end. Next up is keep up with. This means to maintain the same speed or level as others. For example, he struggled to keep up with the faster runners. It's essential for talking about staying competitive in races and challenges. Another key verb is show up. This means to arrive at a competition, event, or practice. For example, he didn't show up for practice yesterday. It's commonly used to talk about attendance in sports events or training sessions. Now let's discuss push through. This means to keep going despite difficulty or pain. For example, even though he was exhausted, he pushed through to finish the race. It's about perseverance and mental toughness. Finally, we have breakthrough. This means to overcome a barrier or reach a new level of success. For example, she broke through her limits and ran her fastest time ever. It's about achieving something that once seemed impossible. And that's it for category 139, sports and competition. Use these phrasal verbs to stay on top. These verbs are essential for talking about sports, fitness, and competition. See you in the next lesson for category 140.